There's a lot of misunderstanding in our society today about nutrition. With so many competing views and theories, it's no wonder the public is so confused, malnourished, overweight, and just plain sick. Nutrition has become similar to fashion in that there's these trends that are followed, and they're very cyclical in nature. I mean, think about it. How would the latest and greatest nutrition books sell if they had the same information that was published in last year's books? And since there are so many groups with vested interest in what you eat, it's hard to know the truth or the integrity of those giving advice. So between the media constantly changing theories to keep you hooked on the new products and the food companies and people with vested interest, you have to stay educated on the facts. And nutrition is different for everyone. We've discussed in other modules about the concept of bioindividuality that the Institute for Integrative Nutrition is so well known for. This is the school that I studied at, and this is one of the greatest lessons I took away. One person's food is another's poison. One can thrive on a particular diet, and that same diet will make another person sick. Men eat differently than women. Children differently than adults. Even different cultures eat differently, and we eat differently in various climates. Built into your DNA is a gut instinct, an instinct that tells you what to eat and when. You might not hear it too clearly, and the reason for this is how inundated you are with what society is trying to sell you. Millions of dollars in advertising is spent to influence your behaviors, and to make matters worse, large food chains or producers hire chemists that sole job is to tantalize your senses. They study what smells and tastes are addictive, and it's impossible for the human brain to resist, and they use this to influence you. Unless you're very aware and educated, it's difficult to resist, and sometimes even then. So 1, you need to get educated, and 2, start to tune in. Tune into your higher self, your instincts, and make choices from this place of connection. Learn about nutrition and think for yourself. Try out what works for you and what doesn't. Trial and error is a huge path to learning. So experiment. Experiment with different diets and see how you feel. Usually it takes a few weeks to feel a true shift. And if the shift is pleasant, you know you're on the right track. And if not, just reroute. Remember, it took you your entire life to get where you are today. Perfect nutrition and health aren't going to be an overnight solution. And even when you find something that works, your dietary needs might change and you'll have to adjust accordingly. But hey, that's the spice of life, and that's why we're here. So you might as well enjoy the journey.